Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to achieve this sun-kissed makeup look. This is a great tutorial for everyone, especially those with fair or light skin tones. Before we get started, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and you hit that notification bell, because then you'll be one of the first people to know whenever I release a new video. All right, let's get started. I already have my foundation and concealer on. If you want to know how I do that, I will link the video down below in the description box and you can follow my technique. I also have my eyebrows filled and I have a video on that too. It's just a very easy, natural looking eyebrow tutorial, so that is linked down below as well. The first thing I want to do for the sun-kissed look is to warm up my face, and I'm going to use the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Chisel palette for that. This is a palette that can be used as both a bronzer and a contour, and today I'm mostly using it as a bronzer. And now, using my Tarte buffer brush, I'm going to really blend in all of this bronzer. And then I'm going to take this cute little fish looking brush by Tarte, and I'm going to put a little bit into this princess cut and just put it down the sides of my nose for a tiny bit of a contour and a little bit of a bronzing effect. And I'm just going to buff this in with this Wayne Goss brush. This is the Laura Mercier Wind Flush Blush. This is supposed to look good on every single skin tone. And I'm using my Sigma Duo Fiber Blush Brush. And I just look like I have a nice, beautiful, healthy, flush, sun-kissed look to my skin. Now I'm going to go into the eyes, and I want my eyes just to look very kind of sun-kissed with a pinky bronze look. So I'm going to use this Urban Decay Naked Reloaded palette. And this palette is just full of shimmery bronzes, golds, and even a few silvers, and a lot of matte, warm brown tones. Starting off, I'm just going to use this shade Blur. This is just a creamy white beige color, and I'm going to put this all over my eyelid from my lash line up to my eyebrow. This gives my eyelid a nice even base when applying all my other eyeshadows. Next, I'm going to use the shade Boundaries and mix a little bit of this peachy shade Retro in with it as my transition color. A transition color is sort of a gateway between the eyeshadow and your natural skin tone. It's going to be the shade that you want to blend all of your eyeshadows into. So now I'm going to take this shade Angel Fire, and I'm going to put it all over my eyelid using my finger. Sometimes when I apply with a brush, it seems to lose a little bit of the effect. The finger just allows me to really slide that eyeshadow right onto my skin and to keep the shimmer and that metallic effect to it. So now that I have this beautiful shimmery sun-kissed look on my eyelid, I'm going to add just a little bit of depth to this look, and I'm going to take this shade Burn. This is a bronzy mauve, and I'm going to put it on the outer third of my eyelid as well as underneath to really just enhance this look, give me a tiny bit of a smoky effect, and just to make my eyes look very feminine and sun-kissed and just a little bit mysterious. I'm going to take this angled brush by Spectrum and really smoke out my eyes with it. I'm just going to move that dark eyeshadow around, really blend it into my skin, and just give it this beautiful, soft, feminine look. If you ever feel that the eyeshadow on your under eye area looks too heavy, just take a wet makeup sponge with a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of foundation or concealer on it and just lightly dab underneath your eyes. So now I'm going to use my black eyeliner to tightline underneath my lash line, and I'm also going to put on some mascara and primer and curl my lashes. I am going to put on some false lashes with this look, but before I do that, I want to let my mascara dry. So now I'm going to go into the lips, and I have this really fun little lipstick. This is dual-ended. It's from Bite Beauty, which is one of my favorite lipstick brands back home in the US. And this lipstick is the shade Fig, which is an incredible shade on anyone with light or fair skin. So this shade is the Fig. And then on the other side is a shimmery shade, and it's a rose gold. So I'm going to layer the rose gold on top of the Fig. So before I put on the lipstick, I'm just going to put on some lip liner. This is the Laura Mercier Plumberry. I love this shade. It's a beautiful nude rosy type of pink shade. This shade can be used with so many different lipsticks. It's nice because it just gives a good neutral base. First, I'm going to put on this Fig color. I love this too because it's perfect for the purse. It's just so tiny. And now I'm going to put on the rose gold. Okay, and now on to the lashes. These lashes I've used so many times. These are the Pinky Goat lashes. They're in a pack called Hamda. I don't know if these are actually the Hamda lashes. I like them because they are just very fluttery, and they only really go on the outer 2/3 of my eyelid, maybe even a little bit less. So it just gives it a kind of a feminine, you know, flip, and it's just not too heavy. And I'm just using my favorite lash glue for sensitive eyes. This is the House of Lashes, and there's no latex in it, which is great because I am sensitive to latex. So a lot of lash glues I just cannot use. I do have a little bit of glue on my eyelid, and I want to show you how to take that off in case this happens to you. First, wait for the glue to dry. It's just so much easier to take it off, and then just take a Q-tip. Make sure the Q-tip is dry as well, and you want to just kind of slide the glue, and you'll find that it just starts to peel off without really damaging the eyeshadow at all. So this is just an easy little hack. And on this eye, I can see a tiny bit of a smudge of the black from the glue. So I'm just going to go over that a tiny bit with some eyeshadow, and I'm gonna pick up the color Angel Fire again. I did apply it last time with my finger, but it's okay. I can just use this brush now to put it on top of that smudged area. And just as I'm putting a little bit of this Angel Fire shade on my upper eyelid, I decided to just line my lower lash line with it as well, and to really give it a good blend to smoke it out. We're almost done, and I'm going to put on my highlighter now. This is a brand called Antonym, and it's from the USA. It's from Florida, actually. And they have these really pretty highlighters. So I decided to use this one today because it just has this really pinky gold glow to it, and I thought it would be really pretty for this look. And I'll put a touch on the inner corners of my eyes and a little bit below my eyebrow. You can apply with your fingers, it's fine. And the very last step here is just a tiny bit of gloss, because I want this look to just be very summery and sun-kissed. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Collagen Lip Bath. And this is just my sun-kissed look. I hope you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and comment down below and let me know what your favorite products are for a sun-kissed look. I look forward to reading them. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.